Hello and welcome to Zion Food Trucks. Today on a fairly wet day here in Denver, Colorado. This is a familiar sight to many. Of course, this has some special features which I'd like to show off. This is a 20-foot Mexican food trailer, and this food trailer has been designed from the ground up to do fairly high volume production. They make Mexican food, this company, and it's a volume business in this case. You have to sell a fair number of tacos to make a lot of money. So this is a 20-foot trailer. It appears big, but when you go inside, you'd see it's packed with equipment. You can see on top there are 3 hood fans. It's because it's got a lot of equipment, and the equipment that are inside produce a fair bit of grease. So we found it is important to have these many fans, because as with all our trailers, this is a double axle trailer, also seamless. When I say seamless, that means that the panels that you can see, they are not held together by rivets. Instead, they are seamless. That prevents them from opening up over time, and overall making it a very nice trailer. That is the generator box. You're gonna have to take my word for it. Well, see, I can open that. Inside is the generator, which you can essentially pull out when you need to. The box is of course insulated to keep it very quiet. Let's go and see inside its many features. The back, we've added a door. It had a ramp door, but the customer decided that this is what they like better. It works for their business a little more. So it's an RV door, that's what we call them, and it's got a screen as well, which can. So here in Colorado, you are required to have all cooking areas to be screened off, which is what this is for. So you can close this up like that, and that, essentially is a screened in area. Let's go see inside. Oh, here is a step to make it more convenient to step inside. Right there is a what is called as a stock pot stove, and that is for making carnitas, because the entire length of this trailer pretty much is covered in a hood and fire suppression drops. As with all our trailers, this is bolted down to the floor with washers. To my right is a sandwich prep station. Next to that is a freezer. Of course, all of that is mounted to the floor with washers. Right there is another 2-burner stove. Can't have enough burners, of course. You can see gas system here. We do it in a we're very proud of our work here in Zion Food Trucks. So that is, you can see the gas system, the gas lines, they are under the floor of the truck. So let's say that at least this leaks, I don't know, 10, 15 years from today, it's going to leak outside. It's not going to leak inside and cause a massive fire. Well, right next to that is one of the 2 flat top griddles. Between the 2 griddles, and right next to that is another griddle. This is the 36-inch griddle. This is a 48-inch griddle. Between them is a steam table. So the way this company operates is it'll have 2 chefs, one here, one here, and both of them will be making different things, and both of them can reach into the middle to access the meat. Talking about accessing meat, here is a low boil refrigerator or a chef base, again, which will hold marinated meat at the ready, cold. That'll keep marinated meat warm. Right next to that is a fryer, a 2-basket fryer, 40-pound. That is the inside of the generator box that we saw on the outside. Essentially, it works like a prep surface. And talking about prep surface, this whole thing is a prep surface. So this one will be operating in essentially the one county in Colorado that does not require a 3-compartment sink. So we are able to convert this whole thing into a table. And that is a hand wash sink. Of course, you can see There is a splash guard around the hand wash sink. This of course closes. And when I open it, you would see the plumbing, essentially the plumbing compartment. So 2 tanks. The smaller one is the freshwater tank. The larger one is the grey water tank. The water pump, of course, and the water heater. Hand wash soap dispenser and the towel dispenser. A little bit of storage on top. You can see the wiring all around, as with all our trucks and trailers, that is inside conduits, and it's not inside the walls. If it were inside the walls, the wires would chafe and break. You can see all the outlets, they are separately labeled, and this is, we do it in this way because let's say that this fridge were to die number 8, it's not going to take out number 7, the AC, or the freezer, which is number 1. Of course, more shelves to keep to-go containers. Here is something that is slightly different in this trailer, which is that it has 2 windows, 2 large windows. It has 2 chefs cooking here, and it will also have 2 billing clerks, so to speak. So one of them could be here taking orders or passing out food, and another would be here doing the same thing. That is the bottle for the fire extinguisher, that is ABC fire extinguisher. There is another one somewhere around here, which is the K series fire extinguisher, right there. On top you can actually see the fire suppression inspection reports. All the food trucks that we build are warranted to pass inspection in the county that they are built in. And this one is no exception. So when the customer takes it, they can start selling their food. Refrigerator, lights, of course. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is the cooking wall is of course stainless steel, and the other walls are FRP in this case, which is customer choice. Between the panels is what we call as a trim. This is to prevent grease from getting inside the walls and smelling over time. And this is true everywhere, even when there is FRP, even on the floor. Talking about the floor is aluminum diamond plate. That big bottle is the fire suppression system bottle. So if there was a fire here, that'll blow. That brings us to the end of the tour of this beautiful food trailer, which is going out on Monday. If you have any questions, this is actually parked right next to the wall, so I'll give you a sneak peek. If you have any questions, or if you would like a food trailer like this, or like these, or those, do give us a call, 720-209-2653, or through our website, zionfoodtrucks.com. Thank you. Have a nice day.